Polish death metal greetings, or should we say death trash. Vader is one of the most, well, let's say important bands, one of the better bands from Poland ever to create metal music or music alone. And they have been very active throughout the years. You probably know that they have released dozens and dozens of different kind of metal releases throughout the years, as well as quite a few albums. This time they decided to put out yet another mini CD before releasing a new album later in 2019. This one is called Thigh Messenger, and it's a 5-track MCD that we have here for quick review. Now, as this mini CD consists only of 5 tracks, and one of them is cover one and one of them is a re-recorded version, it's not like this is going to offer you a lot of new music, but nevertheless the quality is high, so I'm very happy to get it reviewed here as well. Now let's start with the jewel case inlay picture. As you can see, here is the lineup. Angry Old Men, very talented, very dedicated to the music. Here's the track list on the other side. As you can see, there are 3 new songs, one cover song by Judas Priest here, Steeler, and Litany is one of the re-recorded ones from their almost 20 years old album. And then we have this MCD, very simple and all that. And then we have this very thin booklet, which is just including, well, just and just, but lyrics, and that's it. There are no mystic things inside. Lots of social media thing, lots of endorsements here and the mandatory information. And then we have this really cool cover image. So what is Thigh Messenger all about? 13 minutes of modern death thrash the way Vader does. Those of you who are still like very, let's say, misinformed, less informed and all that about this Polish band, well, let's put it this way. Vader has always gone with their own way of creating extreme metal. A very well-balanced combination of death metal with some hints of thrash metal, kind of like homage to their early ages when they started in like 1980s and created this sort of a heavy speed thrash whatever influenced music. But obviously they just came with 1990s basically creating albums, and since that they have paved the way, their own way, and it's mostly death metal, and they have somewhat changed throughout the years, which is no miracle as such, but they have always been very kind of self-aware of their position and state of style. They have always sounded the Vader way. That is, not too American, but not too Eastern Europe as well, European that is. There is something very kind of unique and at the same time universal with their kind of a death thrash combination. And in that context, Thigh Messenger doesn't really change the thing. Rather, it's continuation to their kind of a high quality extreme metal. Everything from those really strong sounds, be it drums or guitars or whatever, it's just right there. Songs are all quite fast tempo, not ultra fast, but still very energetic, very in your face, catchy and all that stuff. And Peter's vocals are right there to kind of these strong growly vocals, but not too messy, to not kind of a messy growly vocals which just lose the lyrics all the way, but you can actually make sense, what it's all about. So it's very kind of a safe Vader release, but that's not a negative thing at all, because I think this is very much of quality. Even the Judas Priest song, that cover works just fine, and being total like 13 minutes with 5 songs, well, that gives you kind of an indication that there is not a lot of repetition. It's very simple. We brutalize it and then we move on with the next song. So Thigh Messenger is a nice kind of a breakfast kind of a MCD release. It's not to fulfill your needs for the whole days of death metal, but once you want to go with something really simple, really basic death thrash with just some quality songs, this is your MCD to go, and it should alleviate the pain of waiting for the next Vader release. That is a full album that is supposed to come later this year, 2019. So there you have it. Vader is back. Never were away too long time anyway. And this is an MCD which you should not miss. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.